Hello everyone, today I'm going to be showing you how to get the worst hacked client for Minecraft 1.21. So first you're going to want to go to these two links. The first one is the fabric installer. We're going to hit this little blue thing under the universal, little blue link underneath the big blue button, or just the big blue button. I'm just going to click the big blue button because it's easier. I'm going to go ahead and save this to the desktop when it prompts you where to save it. I'm just going to go ahead and hit save. The next one we're going to get is the worst client and the fabric API. So we're going to just go to this link here, which is worstclient.net/updates /7-42/MC equals 1.21. Didn't need to read that, but we have now. We're going to scroll all the way down to the bottom here. And at the very bottom, we're going to see these top two links. It's the first ones under downloads. We've got the client itself. We're just going to go ahead and click that. And we're going to go ahead and save that to the desktop by just selecting desktop in the side menu and hitting save. Next, we're going to go ahead and click on the Fabric API, which is right next to this thing. Go ahead and click that. Should give us a location to save. I'm just going to select the desktop, and we're just going to go ahead and hit save again. And now we are done with these links. Both of these links, you can just cross them off. We don't need them anymore. And we now have these two little things here. So the first thing we're going to do is, we've got three things. We've got Fabric Installer as well. So first thing we're going to do is go ahead and double click the Fabric installer. This is going to install Fabric, which is like the thing which allows the client to work. It should be set to the latest version by default. If you're using an older version or there's a later version than 1.21 when you're watching this tutorial, you may want to just alter this, but normally just leave it as it is. Just hit install. This will give you this little option which says, please close the Minecraft launcher. This is if you've got it open. So if you have the launcher open or the game open, just go ahead and cross that off real quick. And after you cross it off, you can just go ahead and, I'm just going to hit no, but I'm going to hit install. You can just hit yes after you've closed it. And it should be pretty quick, and it'll just say successfully installed. We hit OK, we cross this off. We no longer need the Fabric installer, we can get rid of this. Now next thing we're going to do is hit Windows key and R. This is for Windows, and that's going to give us this little run window. Now in here we're going to type %, app data, %. So that's just %app data %. I seem to have typed the wrong thing in here. It's just APP DATA with you pressing shift and 5 at the same time. We hit OK. This is going to go ahead and open up the location of the .minecraft folder. Should be at the very top or the bottom depending on how you sort your files. Go into the Minecraft and we're looking for a folder called mods. So I currently have a mod in here. If you have mods in here, you want to take it out. If there's no mods folder, just right click and go new folder and then name it mods, MODS. That's what you're going to do. I'm just going to go ahead and replace the destination because it doesn't really matter. We can go ahead and open this folder. I'm going to drag out any mods that I have in there. I'm going to go ahead and drag the worst client and Fabric API into here. And now we're done. There's everything we need to do. Now all we need to do is go ahead and run up the Minecraft, and I'll just skip ahead until it's done. I've got the little armadillo loading screen. Now there should be a little installation down on the bottom left hand corner which says Fabric Loader, and we can just go ahead and hit play, and we hit play again, and this will load up Minecraft but with the worst hacked client, which is going to give us a bunch of hacks. And now we should have the Minecraft loaded up. It should say Minecraft 1.21 Fabric Modded in the bottom left hand corner. I'm just going to go ahead and full screen this. Actually no, that's the wrong tab. Go ahead and full screen this. We can go ahead and open up a test world here. Now by default there should be this little worst logo up in the top left hand corner. If you don't like that logo, just hit the right control button. The right control button is going to bring up all of the hacks. So by starters it's only going to look like there's not very much here, but if you click these little down arrows you will notice that there is actually an absolute ton of little hacks in here. I won't go into demonstrating all of these, but these give you tons of different advantages like air place and auto build and all sorts of stuff. We can go into combat hacks. We can attack, multiple entities with multi-aura or whatever at the same time without even moving. And if you want to get rid of this little worst logo, as I was saying, look for UI settings. One of these little tabs is UI settings. We just drop down into the little menu here. We click on worst logo, and that will bring up this little box here. And in there's going to be a visibility tab, and we just hit this little arrow, and we go ahead and the only options seem to be only when outdated, so this will get rid of it. The worst logo will show up if you've got an outdated version, which is a little bit annoying, but that's okay. You just go across this off after you're done. And you can rearrange these little blocks by just normal clicking or left clicking It's left is the normal click that you use to click on stuff. And you can just hold click to drag these around. And you can just do the same with this. If we do the other click, it doesn't really do anything most of the time. But there's lots of different things we can do. For example, if I am in... Oh, there's no cheats enabled. We also have worst options here. So this is for X-ray. So if I press X, we are going to get X-ray, which allows us to see all of the blocks underneath the world. If I press C, and it's nighttime, we will be able to see everything because it's full bright. If I press G, I can fly. It doesn't look like much because I'm in creative at the moment, but if I were to go ahead, turn cheats on, game mode survival, you don't actually need cheats for these hacks to work. The whole point is that you can use it without having to have cheats. Go ahead and tap G, I can fly. Do make sure to turn no fall on if you're flying though, because otherwise you are going to fall to your death. This is set to 32 chunks loading. As you can see, we're getting pretty high. If I open up here and I search for no fall, I can just enable this. Oh, yeah, it's gonna sometimes kill you if you don't enable no fall. So now that no fall is enabled, I should be able to just bounce around. When I hit the ground, I'm not going to take any fall damage. I can also sort of boost along the ground by tapping G. All sorts of stuff you can do. I won't demonstrate that all today, but this is how you get the 1.21 hacked client for Minecraft. So thanks for watching. Have a nice day. Goodbye.